Woods Nature Preserve is a great resource. It's a 1,500-acre forested preserve, and it sits inside the city limits of Gainesville, so it's a very large protected forest inside of an urbanizing area.
Everyone, look at this guy.
It's important to the people in the surrounding area. It's a great place for them to visit and see ways that they can practice conservation at home and how they can contribute to conserve wild areas for future generations.
Chicopee Woods is a common, but what it does is it is used for the common benefit of the community in first preserving it so that it is a natural recharge area for our water and our air and for recreation by the general public, but even more important, as an area to train our young children first how to understand how it works, second to appreciate how to preserve it.
You just feel like it feels so soft.
We believe children should experience life, and there's probably no better place to experience life than to be out in the environment, to be out in the woods, to see what takes place, to witness to the circle of life.
Kids just don't get out as much. They don't play the sports. They're not being taught what I was taught as a child, to go play outside. It's, okay, go play your video games, go get on the computer. And I think a lot of kids, they miss key concepts of what it means to be a kid by not getting outside.
Anything that gets children back in the woods, back outside, back playing in the creeks and digging in the dirt and marveling at the birds in the trees, that can only be a good thing for their long-term development.
Elachee serves 35,000 students a year from 22 different systems with 30 different programs. As a teacher, it is so wonderful to know that that small part of my curriculum has been handled so effectively.
We do lots of different things. We get the kids out in the woods, we get them down to the creek, do a lot of different experiments down testing the water, looking at the different trees and learning about the different animals that we have here in the Chicopee Woods.
He's liking the grass right now.
What I consider our camp to be is it's as much play as it is as much learning. We try to expand on the outdoor classroom. I think the kids love it. I think it's important for the kids. A lot of the kids that we have are from homes that probably don't get to see the outdoors, don't get to experience what I grew up doing. And a lot of kids, the inner city kids, get out here and they're just amazed by what they get to see and what they get to do. But the kids they get to go in the woods, they get to play, and it's a whole new world to them.
You don't have to, but his legs feel really cool. He has hundreds of little legs crawling down right now. Pass it to him.
At Elachee, it's just an amazing experience for most kids. But to be out here, where you just have that opportunity to be quiet in nature, is an amazing thing. I think it gives you consciously, unconsciously time to sort out a lot of things in your life.
I think for children to experience life from the perspective of being outdoors is absolutely essential. And we should find ways to make that happen for all children.
During the 20th century, we spent all of our efforts protecting the environment from humans. And now, I think in the 21st century, we need to spend all of our efforts protecting the environment for humans. Because this is the world we live in, and making sure that our natural resources are protected and there to enjoy is going to be just a vital aspect of the future for both the area and the Southeast and the country and the world in general. And anything we can do to get the young children that will be in 30 years the decision makers on what happens with that environment is going to be a very, very positive thing.
A place like Elachee is invaluable because the majority of children need a place to go. And if we don't have places like Elachee, then we don't have those experiences for the children.